he asked me, he goes, so Dave, he goes, are you optimistic or pessimistic about the future? And then kind of like looks at me. And let me tell you, just because we were just talking about my hero, Dr. Ron Paul, every time I see him, and I just saw him a few months ago for his 90th birthday, and every time I see him, he always asks me, he always like says something nice, and then we talk, and then he asks me, but in this very like father figure kind of way where like the answer is implied. And he asks me, he goes, so Dave, he goes, are you optimistic or pessimistic about the future? And then kind of like looks at me, and I always go,
There's
I'm
an
very
expected
optimistic.
answer?
Yes, I go, I'm very optimistic. And then he goes, that's right, that's correct, you know? And his whole thing was like, I hate cynicism. I hate Hill. My thing is like, I think I'm a father. I'm a husband and I'm a father. I don't have the option to be a glass is half empty type of guy. The analogy that I like to use is I go, so imagine there are 5 guys with guns, and I see them and they're approaching my house, and I know that they mean to come in here and kill me and my family. And then, okay, so what do I do? Like, okay, well, I don't know. I got a bunch of guns upstairs. I go grab a gun. I got some cans of gasoline in my shed. Maybe I try to make a makeshift bomb. Maybe I know my house better. What I don't get the option to do is go, oh man, there's 5 of them.
Yeah.
There's 5 of them and 1 of me. It's all so bad. Like, this is just depressing. But I don't get the option to do that because I got a wife and 2 kids who are dependent on me. So I look at things like this. I go, are there things that are bad that are going on? Sure. As Donald Trump I think his second administration has been a total failure. Aside from securing the border, which is really great, I think everything else has been a failure. So like if he could get through that, I think I could probably handle getting through living in my nice house with my beautiful family. I think that we have an ability to break the propaganda unlike before. I think we have an ability to get our ideas out unlike before. And we have no idea like the positive effects that could happen. People thought communism was going to reign forever. The neocons in the 1980s were talking about how Ronald Reagan's appeasement has led to another 100-year reign of the Soviets. They didn't exist 10 years later. They were just gone. Nobody had predicted that was going to happen. Slavery was abolished across the Western world. If you were sitting around in 1840 saying, you think slavery is going to be abolished in the next 25 years? This is my friend, the brilliant economist Gene Epstein, used to make this point. You would have sounded insane if you had in 1840 said in 25 years, slavery will be abolished across the West. People would have said, it's an institution as old as time. It's the way of life in the South. There's no way you could possibly except that did happen.